Joe, I'd be married a long time ago.
As you listen, you stare out the window.
And I watch the world go by. So this is it. This is the life I've forgotten.
I remember one day in high school, my friend said to me, "Dude, I watched the weirdest movie last night." So of course I asked him what it was and what it was about. He said, "It's about a dead guy who's basically a walking Swiss Army knife." I said, "That sounds fucking dumb." And a part of me was right. The movie is absolutely ridiculous. The first thing you see in the movie is the main character, Hank, about to hang himself, until he sees Manny, the Swiss Army man, about to use his ass like a motorboat and skirt on out of there. So of course he hops on, hoping to get home. Yes, that scene is seriously the beginning of the movie. It's the first thing you see. But you know what? It's honestly pretty fucking awesome. When do you see shit like that in a movie? I never have. But the point of this video is to say it's not just some dumb, silly movie about a dead guy who's a walking Swiss Army knife. I think it's much, much more than that.
What's important is you remembering your life.
Okay, what is life?
Save me! You got something in there. You're like the multi-purpose tool guy. You're special.
The whole premise is that Manny, the dead guy, forgot his whole life and simply wants to learn about life in general. So he often asks questions about life, love, about friendship. And this is where the movie shines. It executes these questions by some of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen in a movie. I think the reason these questions are being asked are not because Manny forgot about his life, but because Hank did. I don't think he got stranded on an island in a literal way. And I don't think Manny actually exists. I have a theory that this is all in Hank's head, that Hank has isolated himself and has been an outcast his whole life, that he has a big come to terms moment about life, and that he needs to remember what love is, and that he needs to remember what friendship is. He realizes something in his life needs to change, and Manny is his inner conscience. In the beginning of the movie, it pretty much says what Hank thinks about himself, his own self-perception.
Okay, you want to go home so you can have love.
Yeah.
But you ran away because nobody loves you.
That's not true.
You're broken and empty and dirty and smelly and useless and old. You're like trash, right?
Shut up! What? I'm sorry, Hank. I'm just saying the things in my head.
Well, you can't just say everything that comes into your head. That's bad talking.
That's bad talking. That's Hank's way of blocking out his own thoughts, Hank's own denial. He would rather live his life without facing his fears, which would ultimately lead to a lonely, sad life. Throughout the movie, we see Hank make progress towards a happier, more fulfilled life. He is forced to face his own fears, and it hurts him. The truth about himself hurts him. He wants to avoid thinking about it, but can't, and almost gives up. There's another scene where his own thoughts are like a bear in the wild, and when he is about to die, it means he's about to give up on the whole journey.
What is life? Oh, Manny. What is that flashing in my head? Why am I shaking now?
Just breathe. Okay, this is normal. Just try to think about happy thoughts. Manny, whatever you were doing, please stop.
I'm just thinking.
Well, stop thinking.
Can't help it. So I guess you're gonna die now. It really feels like it's my fault.
No, man, it's not your fault. I probably would have done it myself eventually. God knows I've tried.
I don't want to spoil everything, so I'll end on saying this. I think this movie is literally about everything in life. How hard life can be, how emotions can be so weird, how rejection hurts, and how you are your own worst enemy. Or I could be wrong. This movie could just be some dumb fucking movie about a dead guy who has Swiss Army knife superpowers. But I kinda doubt that. If you haven't seen this movie, you should. And if you have, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
Searching for hope.